Hey all, welcome back to Super Mario Galaxy. Today we are going to take on the rest of battlerock. Potentially this one over here too, who knows. We will see. Yeah, again, not really a whole lot to say about battlerock, particularly. This mission, I actually don't even remember what's at the end of it. I know it's not the boss, because I believe the boss is the third mission, and this mission is actually named after him. So I think this might just be one of those, like, collections of various planet missions that don't really have a particular end goal. Oh, this I think is a pulsar path. Yeah, okay. Is there something back here? Hey, there it is. It's a one-up, and there's another one-up right over there if we feel like going for it. Actually, this might be the boss mission, and I might just be stupid. No, okay, no, this isn't the boss. It just has a 6-life mushroom for some reason. Weird, I could have sworn those were reserved for just bosses and nothing else, but maybe I am mistaken. Oh, okay. There we go. Oh, actually we're going to be introduced to another new mechanic, I guess, so... Yeah, looks like I'll have something to talk about after all. Well, first things first, we gotta... blow this up. Yeah, you do actually have bombs like this that exist as normal enemies before they become just normal-ass bombs. And yeah, you can literally just make them normal bombs with like a spin or a jumping on them. It's not exactly complicated. Okay, missed that one, but... Thankfully we can just hold down R and not have to worry about timing and aiming. Alright, this should be the last little bit. I guess that's just supposed to be there to make this have, like, some semblance of challenge, but it honestly doesn't really. And hey, got two... Yeah, got both of them at the same time. And hey, another thing that's easier by just holding R than actually engaging with the mechanics like a fucking casual. Alright, so yeah, it actually is looking like we're gonna finish the fountain, I think it's called? Fountain Dome today. One more thing left in battlerock. Prankster comment, by the way, isn't going to happen until, like, way later on. So don't worry about it. Topmaniac and the Topman tribe. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. See, I remember those, like, tiny little enemies I was talking about earlier who, like, couldn't actually hurt you directly? Yeah, this is the mission all about that sort of group of enemies. These are, like, small ones that really aren't even a threat. They're just annoying more than anything. They're slightly bigger brothers, and then they're really big brother. Alright, and this is actually the one time where it might actually be beneficial to use your star bits as weapons. Oh, come on. Come on. Because, yeah. Otherwise, it's a little annoying to get to these guys. Hey. But don't worry, they do spawn some more star bits upon death. As you see right there. So it's not too bad. Oh. Wanted to do some epic skips, but I fucked it up. Alright, and it's a little more ways to go, but as you see there's a 6 health mushroom for us. Though honestly, this boss is actually super easy, so we shouldn't even need it. Yeah, that's the slightly more annoying forms of the enemies that we actually kind of have to worry about to some degree. They still can't hurt us directly, although we have to spin on them in order to kill them, because we can't jump on them without taking damage. But even still, they're not too bad. They're just, like, mildly annoying, if anything. Eat my ass. One thing I kind of miss from Odyssey that obviously isn't in this game because it was introduced in Odyssey is like having the ability to spin jump, or not spin jump, to ground pound a pipe and just instantly go through without triggering the animation. That was really nice for improving the flow of the game. And it's obviously not in here because it was introduced before this game. Also, I just skipped a whole bunch of that. Yeah, once again, I think they forgot that the long jump and high jump and such are even in the game. So you have little bits like that where you can just skip large portions of the game, or of the map, just by using your basic moveset. But yeah, and this is actually how they damage you, these top guys. Because they can't damage you directly, but they can spin you into these lasers, which do damage you. There we go. Huh? Oh, that's interesting. Well, I think this should be the last planet we're going into. Which of course means we're about to fight the boss. And there he is, the topmaniac. So unlike these other guys, you actually can get damaged directly by the topmaniac. Come on. There we go. That said, it's really easy to beat him anyway. Come on. But yeah, literally just like jump on that glowing red spot and spin him into the lightning. And yeah, that's basically the fight. It helps if you can fucking get to him, which I'm having an odd amount of trouble with, considering, as I said earlier, this isn't a hard fight at all. But yeah, see, didn't even need the 6-star mushroom. But if you did need it and missed it earlier, well, check this guy out. I believe he is new to this mission. Lima Bob, welcome to the Luma shop. So yeah, you can buy a 6-star mushroom or a 1-up mushroom from one of these Lumas, if you so desire. I don't know why he's debuted in this mission, because it's really easy to get the 6 health mushroom in this mission. And hello, glad I got the mushroom then. But yeah, don't ever buy a 1-up from him, by the way. If you do that, you're an idiot. Because remember, those don't save between sessions. And also, frankly, this game's easy enough that you shouldn't ever really have to worry about 1-ups. Anyway, we're going for a little bit longer than I was thinking, but... Wait, hang on. Oh, I'm dumb, yeah. The other Daredevil, the other comment I was thinking of was way later. That's like... Yeah, never mind. There can be 2 comets in a galaxy at some point, but the second one will always be a specific type that we will not get into just yet. But yeah, this isn't the one I was thinking of. This is a Daredevil comment. Daredevil comments are almost always bosses, so yeah, I might as well do this right now. I'll just cut it out because you literally just saw the fight. It's not particularly interesting. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, to explain what Daredevil comments are, they're basically just usually boss fights, sometimes actual missions, but usually boss fights, but you only have 1 life. Which is why I cut that one out, because it's not particularly interesting. You know what? Yeah, let's do the Bowser mission. Why not? So yeah, here is Bowser's Star Reactor. Yeah, we're like very, very close to 15 minutes, but whatever, we can go over a little bit. Like, I'm trying to keep to some degree to 15 minutes as a semi-rule, but I'm not like hard forcing the limit, as you can tell by the fact I've gone over it a couple times already. Mainly, I just don't want these to get, like, exhaustively long like some other Let's Plays I've done could get with their part length. Yeah, Bowser's Star Reactor. I believe I said before, I'm not the hugest fan of the Bowser levels in this game. There's a couple reasons for that. First thing is, they're just kind of very samey in their, like, visual design. They're not particularly interesting to look at. I do kind of like that there's more of a platforming challenge leading up to them than in the Bowser Jr. levels, but I don't know. Beyond that, they just kind of feel like the same level to me. Which is kind of sad. That was an accident. I died. Alright, there we go. Might as well try to get that one up, even though not really any reason to. Oop. Alright, so now's about the time we see Bowser, and this is another one of the big reasons I'm not a big fan of the Bowser levels as bosses compared to the Bowser Jr. levels. And that is that the boss at the end of them is always Bowser, and it's always the same fight all 3 times. Just with, like, very, very slight variances. And I don't know, I don't really like that. I kind of wish all the ones preceding the last one were Bowser Jr. levels instead. And I vaguely remember in Galaxy 2, all the bosses were unique. But I also... that might also just be me misremembering, because, again, I don't particularly like Galaxy 2. I don't tend to play it as often as this one. But yeah, the basic gist of the Bowser levels is you want to knock him into these little, like, blue bulbs here, because doing that will get him to, essentially, burninate his own ass tail. And otherwise, they're basically just, like, stock platforming boss fight. Yeah. This cutscene is really funny, by the way, because realistically, he should have broken that, and we should have gotten a free hit on it. Heyo! Alright, I think on the 3rd hit he gets a little more aggro, but it's not really, like, super noticeable here. This is another change, which is a little more notable, so there's that. You have to hit him twice on the 3rd hit. But, you know, still. But yeah, I've never liked that Mario thing of having you fight Bowser multiple times as the boss. Because it always just makes that last fight with Bowser just feel not at all impactful. Like, I don't like having to fight him multiple times in 64 as the only main boss. I don't like him being the only boss in the, like, older, like, original Super Mario Brothers. I don't like him being the only boss in the 3D games, or not the 3D games, the 3D Land games. Or actually, I never really got that far in 3D World. I think there were more interesting bosses in that one as well, but I don't know. I know in Land, which I actually did play to completion, and I kind of think is a mediocre game. Yeah. Honestly, the 3DS in general just kind of feels like people were giving Nintendo, like, a handout in a lot of ways. Because there were so many games on the 3DS that people were talking about being, like, absolutely fantastic, like, genre-bending experience or whatever the fuck, and then I play them and I'm just like, yeah, it's okay, I guess. It's not really anything special, but it's okay. Like, people were talking for so long about Kid Icarus Uprising as this fantastic video game, and then I played it and it's kind of a janky rail shooter with a kind of janky third-person shooter on the side. I don't know, like, it's not a bad game or anything, it's just weird. So, Well, I think that'll do it for now. Next time, we'll be taking on that new little dome we just unlocked, as well as checking out this little area of the hub world. I'll see y'all then. Later, everybody.
I'm always reaching out, shying away, don't feel like you gotta stay. Better keep it just me, it's better that we trust me. Despite our distorted and selfish heart, really you and I are not alike, so let's keep apart. I'll kick it just me, lonely.